Welcome to another edition of Smalltalk for You. This morning I wanted to go through a little Pharo package called Command Shell, which is interesting, especially if you're on a Unix platform, like or a Mac, which of course is a Unix platform. You can get access to a complete command shell, either within Pharo or access to an external shell if you start it up the right way. So to give you an idea what I did, I loaded Command Shell, and then I went in here and I found the Command Shell UI, and you've got Command Shell Transcript, which is the one I'm going to show you today. That's the internal shell that you can run from within the environment. External Command Shell, if you look over here, you can use the OS process to read and write standard input. So if you're on a Linux or Unix or Mac platform, you can do this kind of thing. Once you start Pharo up, it leaves the transcript open in that external window you started it from, and then you can use standard in, standard out to read things. So if you have a headless image, this might be a way of running a command line kind of application in Pharo. I don't know how much use there is for that kind of thing these days, but it's an interesting thing. If, on the other hand, you just want a shell within Pharo, you can open one of those pretty easily. So here I have the ability to open one. So I've created a shell object, I've created the transcript shell object, and then I've attached the two, and I'm going to do an open on it. So let's do it. You have to wait just a minute for it to actually grab the cursor here. It takes it a moment for it to attach everything. But once that's all there, we'll come in here and we'll type something simple like ls. There's a little bit of a delay, but there it goes. Now I can type pwd. Now the font's a little small, I'll admit that, but if you go in, you can actually see that it did things. And maybe if you squint carefully, you can see what I've got in there. But in any case, you've got a shell here. Now the interesting thing is, closing this down, if you just create the shell object itself, if you go in here and look at the tests, you can find that creating the command shell itself, you can go ahead over here on the instance side, and you can just run the shell evaluator itself and run things from within the environment without opening that entire window. So you can get access to the external process command shell and do things and then return results without ever opening that external window. So that's about it for today. Until next time, have fun with whatever Smalltalk you're using.